Right, well, before I get to this video, I just want to point out that I am a little bit ill today. Just thought I'd quickly point that out. But just because I'm ill doesn't mean I can't do a loco with you. And as you can see, I got a brand new one, which has just arrived in the post. Except I've decided to scrap the idea of actually opening it all up from a parcel, because it's just not worth it for a type of video like this, and it's a waste of time. Anyway, what have we got? Well, as you can see, this loco cost, if you can zoom in on that, £68 since I've got it, from S&J Models, by the way, which I ordered it online and it's come today. But I didn't get this loco just because it was that price, because it is an amazing price, because whatever loco this usually would cost, I'm not sure. But getting something from your model railway just because it was a good price is just not worth it. There's a reason why I've got this. Well, tons of reasons actually. But the main reason is because this is an LMS loco, but it's a Duchess class locomotive. Okay, it is a Duchess class, but it's got City in the name, so instead of saying Duchess off, it says City off. And this one is number 46251. City of Nottingham, weathered, so that's good. I do go for pristine models, but now and again I will buy the weathered loco. As you can see, it's got a weathered edition on the back, under there. I can't tell what LMS livery this is, but it's probably the maroon livery, with, I do believe, the BR late crest, or early crest, whichever you want to call it. And I think it's DCC ready, I'm not sure. And it just says Super T detail on the box. Excuse my stuttering. We'll just see how super detailed it is. And it also says under there, if we can get into it, model modified from that I've illustrated. For Wilson, see. So I've just put the loco down there and open it up and have a look. This really is the first time I'm going to open it up, so let me just take off the box. And here's the lovely illustrated image again. And what have we got? This is just the usual thing you get when you purchase a model online at a website. That's nice. And you've even got some details here. You've got a brake rod thing, well, piping. There's the brake rod in there, and you've got even a spare coupler, which you could put on the front of the loco. I might do that. And the usual instructions. Now, this is the first time I've had this loco, because I've not had it before. So that's the first time it's got Duchess class on the top of there for me. Okay, you could chip it I suppose, but it doesn't mention it in the instructions. Which is basically where the oil of lubrication goes, which is at the top there. And the usual stuff. Okay, now for the moment you've been waiting for. Pushing your fingers at the back of this holes, you should be able to get to the loco. Well, I should, because I'm the only one that's filming the thing. She should come out like dandy. Might actually use that word more often. Okay, well, she was a bit of a pain to get out. Take off the tissue paper. It's Hornby's tradition. Oh my god. Look at her. Well, for a start, it's got sprung weathered metal buffers, which is brilliant. All the wheels are weathered as well, and the side rods is accurate with link connection there. You have a proper connector for the tender. You got 46251 there. Lovely handrails going down the side there, which is metal. Safety valves, I believe, and a whistle on top. That vent doesn't open, but it could be awesome if it did. Lovely livery there, because it just looks so smart. And there's even a high voltage sign at the top there, I believe. And lovely nameplate, City of Nottingham. And at the front there's detail on there. Even the smoke deflectors are weathered. Return to the... okay. It's a shame... well, there is detail in there, but it's not all painted. But it still looks nice. It's not coloured in that sort. You've got high voltage signs there on the loco. I mean, this is one quality loco. This is quite heavy as well. I'm impressed at the sprung buffers as well at the front. So if we put her down and do a tender. Well, she is tricky to open up. Look at all that. Well, for starters, the coal is not removable. Sorry about that. Well, what do you expect? It's nice enough without you. And there's where the tender obviously connects up to the loco, like that. You have got an M cup. Well, it's not an M coupler, but it's smaller anyway. But you could take it out and put something else if you wanted to. You got, again, weathered metal buffers at the back. You got a ladder there and high voltage, I believe, signs on there. If you just get right close up on you. Yeah, they look like it to me. That's where the water's stored. Lovely feel to the livery there. I mean, polystyrene. I mean, this is one quality tender, and it does have a fair bit of weight to it. And thankfully I've been able to avoid these grubby fingerprint marks. But that is a nice loco, it really is. However, there is one thing I'm going to have to point out. I'm going to have to get another one to go with this one, because they're just incredible, aren't they? But anyway, let's get her on the tracks and see what she runs like. Putting the loco onto the tracks. Well, the wheels are a bit squeaky, still. But bear this in mind, this is the first time it's running. And the tender should connect like there. There we go. Now let's give it some juice. Dirty track. Well, she is an incredible runner. Let's excuse the dirty track. It's not been cleaned. But she's coping. To come over and past the station. Let's get a lovely zoomed in shot on that. Well, what can I say? Oof, well, I'm speechless really. And you will see her in upcoming videos. But until then, you will have to wait. But she's an in loco, so I'll leave her to do her running in. Absolutely splendid loco. I definitely recommend get this or any other Dutchess because they're lovely. Superb model.